Can you not have me go at the very end?
Yep. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to Tuesday, May 2. So far, here's the weather systems that we've had this morning. Some rain, some sun, some hail, and now we're in the kind of clearing
Still raining.
section of our morning weather. Hi, Mark Wilson. Good morning from Maine. Hi, Steve Verona from Vermont. Hi, Janet Peterson and Carrie
Hey.
from Bellingham. Hi, Raleigh Brown. Hi, Larry Pattis. Wow, all the really good guitarists are here, and they're all watching me try and play Blackbird. So I played this in a talent show when I was 15 or 14 years old. And the other day I thought, I should get that out and see if I can remember how to play it. So, hi, Bo. Bo, this is live. Hi, Steve Longo. Hi, Pat Buckner. Claude Galinsky, Warren Bendler. Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
You can tell that I have to kind of remember how to play this because I'm not talking as freely as I would be if I was. Hi, John Sprouse. Hi, Marie. It's foggy in Bellingham. Glad to be here. Well, we're glad to have you here. Hi, Ruth Dameron. I bet you're there with Guthrie. Hi, Guthrie. Blackbirds singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. Hi, Brad. Hi, Judy. Hi, Helene. Blackbirds singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. Hi, Paul. All your life. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly. Oh, blackbird fly into the light of a dark black night. Hi, Kate Mack. Invisible Kate made it live today. Warren Bendler says I can play Blackbird and sing it, but I can't play and talk. I'm not doing such a great job either. Blackbirds singing in the dead of night. Take these broken eye wings and learn to fly. Hi, Glosson. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. Hey, Janet Wacker.
Good job, sweetie.
Thank you. I
bet you didn't sing it that good when you were 13.
14. No, I don't think I did. I probably practiced it a lot more though.
Yeah.
I've seen a picture of me playing it. My face is like this. It's down. Hi, Roland Tech. Good morning. Roland Tech had a wonderful monologue series last night. Roland, I loved your monologue. The fact, especially that you walked around the room, and Roland's premise was, of course, that you're talking to somebody and their screen is off, and you're saying things that you'd say to the person, but then you all of a sudden realize, what if somebody else is signed onto his account? Hi, Sloan Wainwright. Hi, Diane Lansing from Syracuse. We were just in Utica, Diane. Hi, Susan Andrews. So I want to read you guys a little poem this morning just to start out, because I don't know, I've just been thinking, if I can't signed in, I'd want something inspiring. So this is a beginning of a poem. So we're talking here about, how it feels to maybe not be entirely, well, anyway, here it is. This is called The Way It Is by Rosemary Watola Tromer. I'm just the first part of it. Over and over we break open. We break and we break and we open. For a while we try to fix the vessel as if to be broken is bad. As if with glue and tape and a steady hand we might bring things to perfect again. As if they were ever perfect. As if to be broken is not also perfect. As if to be open is not the path toward joy. I needed that this morning, so I thought maybe you could. Hi, Amy Roche. Good morning, Warren Bendler. I don't know how you and Andy Cohen do this. There is a song, Talkin' Hard Luck, that Andy plays, and I can play the guitar part, but I can't do the talking parts. It's the same thing that makes you an annoying partner, Warren, because you can multitask and you can do something and talk to your partner at the same time. So Charlie and I learned something else this weekend I want to talk about, and I want to ask you guys a question. So I bought this thing called a Lomi. And hi, Emily Preston. I saw a photo of you, Emily, at, where was I? Just recently I saw a photo of you as being in a workshop. I'm trying to remember where that was. Raleigh Brown, Warren, go hear the Steve Mann version too. So is this recyclable with your aluminum? And is aluminum foil recyclable with your aluminum cans? I'm wondering about this. I'm trying to figure out how to lessen our waste. I ordered a Lomi, L-O-M-I. It's this thing that you can put your food waste in, and after 24 hours with it doing something, whatever comes out is supposed to be able to be put on your garden. And they sent around a thing in our town saying that the thing that was filling up the landfill is food scraps, and if we could all just have less food scraps. So I ordered this Lomi thing. Let me tell you, it's not cheap, but there's a Mother's Day sale on. But I can't tell you yet where it works yet. Only 24 hours is Roland Tech. Yeah, and there's a 3 to 4 hour version, Roland, but they don't say that you can actually put that directly on your garden. But the 24-hour version you can put directly on your garden. So I'll put a photo on Facebook after we've done the 3 to 4 hour version. Hi, Neil. Nice to see you. So this is one of the songs I wrote when I was overwhelmed during the pandemic. Thinking about going out and lying on our driveway again. However, it's so wet out there and it might hail on me again. Last night after dinner, I walked outside. I lay down on the driveway and I looked up at the sky. I lay down to give up. I lay down to say no. I wanted to escape. The driveway would not let go. I have a mind that thinks with time the answer can be found. The driveway offered no solution. It offered the ground. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Steve. It's hard to pin down what I look up there to find. Have you been lying in your driveway, searching for relief of some kind? When I lay there long enough to hold what I was feeling, I got up and thanked the driveway for its healing. And when I have to lie down before I can get up again, the driveway can be the perfect friend. It's hard to pin down what I look up there to find. Are you lying in your driveway, searching for relief of some kind? Last night after dinner, I walked outside. I lay down on the driveway and looked up at the sky. Hi, Patty Johansson. Hi, John Ferrulo. And here's Emily Preston who says, my town has put aluminum foil, including those tops, in with the tin cans. Okay, I'm hoping we can do that too. Cody Hogue! Holy cow!
Hi, Cody.
Nice to see you, honey. Gina Forsyth. Wow, look at all these great musicians who are showing up this morning. Judy Abbey, been there. Yeah, honey. Patty Johansson, good morning, you two sweet music makers. Good morning, Patty Jo. Lawson Drinkard says he posts a link to the Washington Post Climate Solutions Interactive Recycling Tips Mistakes Quiz. The Washington Post will address some of your recycling questions, he says. Janet W. Wow, the driveway is just completely beautiful song. Thank you, Janet. Janet's joining us from Brussels. Brenda Curry, it's great to hear you this morning, especially just hearing the news of the passing of Gordon Lightfoot. Oh, I didn't know. Thank you for sharing that, Brenda. I'm sorry to hear that. The sound of a voice and a guitar is so perfect, and a bass too. There's something extraordinary about those of you who sit, ponder, and observe the world and feed it back to us. I think a musician truly is more like a gardener. Oh, I have a perfect song for that. Brenda, you couldn't have set me up more perfectly for the next song. So thanks for tilling the soil and playing the songs and writing them. Hi, Totally Tuberous. It's Rob Hamilton is Totally Tuberous. I guess he likes potatoes.
Here, Rob.
Claude Galinsky says, $500 for an electric composter. I'm way too frugal for that. Hi, Susan Douglas. Linda Worcester, good morning. Roland Tech. I can't add in the tin foil. I mean, what's the worst? If you can't add in the tin foil, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You purchased a Lomi too, says Brenda. Did it work? We till in the rain, says Roland Tech. Oh, yes, Gordon Lightfoot died last night, says Steve Verona. Well, Gordon Lightfoot was definitely an influence on me. Greetings all, says Linda Worcester. So this is a gardening song. I took a workshop recently with Eliza Gilkinson, and one of her last prompts was for gardeners. So here we go. This is my garden. It came with the house. The previous gardener, she moved out. But she knew what she was about. This garden gets sun all day. I bought a bench at the hardware store. I planted thyme all around it as a metaphor. And each spring there is a little bit more. Doesn't usually work that way. She liked it neat and I like it wild, so the garden's undergone a change in style. I took out the little statue she left behind, and I put 'em up on the propane tank. 3 frogs up there. The gas man thanked me for something he could look forward to next time. And these are not the bluebells in Texas, and this is not the Grand Canyon at dawn. This is not the sunset over Oregon. Oh, it seems like I have always been gone from the summer in just one patch of garden, a piece of earth that I can come to know. And I'm glad I've seen the bluebells in Texas, so I can sit here and watch these lilies come and go. And I got flowers now and they're big and bright. You can call it a riot or call it a fight, and someone who planned would have thought about height. I've never been that kind. It's why I spent 20 years where it's hot and dry. I thought 5 minutes and then I followed a guy. They say you can't go home, but I think that I keep trying all the time. And these are not the bluebells in Texas. This is not the Grand Canyon at dawn. This is not the sunset over Oregon. Oh, it seems like I have always been gone from the summer in just one bit of garden, a piece of earth that I can come to know. And I'm glad I've seen the bluebells in Texas, so I can sit here and watch the lilies come and go. If my mother was still on earth with me, she'd visit and tell me that I should weed. I wish she was and I wish she could. I'd like to show her that I done good just like her. I've got a house in the woods with a little garden space. These are not the bluebells in Texas, and this is not the Grand Canyon at dawn. And I'm glad I've seen the sunset in Oregon, but it seems like I have always been gone from the summer in just one bit of garden, a piece of earth that I can come to know. And I'm glad I've seen the bluebells in Texas, so I can sit here and watch the lilies come and go. A lot of people showing up. Hi, Pelpe. Hi, Lauren Payne. Just got out of the dentist. Oh, I'm sorry. God save the Queen. My crown is in. I don't have to listen late. Nice to see you. Paul Belfay, good morning. Bunny Barnes, good morning. Mikal. Hi, Mikal. Steve Edelman says we can't recycle glass. It's a pain in the ass. Keith Shaw, hi. John Sprouse, Mary Williston, good morning. We need a piece of earth to get our hands into. Yes, Gina Forsyth, beautiful. Thank you, Gina. So Charlie's got a song for us, and he asked me not to put him too late this week. So we're gonna have him go now. Beautiful song. Thank you, Janet Peterson. Carrie was very encouraging of that last week. Susan Douglas, what a beautiful song. Thank you, Susan. Lauren Payne, I had to hit F5 to refresh everything this morning because I couldn't pull up the sound when they started. Oh, here's Marie. Thank you. The changes work. I'd love to come see your garden. Thank you. I need to hire somebody to weed the garden. I screwed up my back, and I'm not sure I'm going to be doing much gardening this summer. But I heard there's some youngsters nearby. Maybe I'll get them to do it. The one thing about the garden the woman left me is it's huge. I need to find a lot of that's why she had the statues in it, because it took up space, and you'd have to put a plant there and then weed it. Okay, so Charlie, tell us about your song.
Well, this is a song I spent a long time trying to write this song. It's a song I wrote about my relationship with my stepfather, who I virtually lived with for most of my life until he passed away. It was a complicated relationship. So I call this song A Letter I Cannot Send.
Okay, wait, I'm just getting this mic closer to you. Okay, you go. Go.
I got paintings of yours on my wall, and photos I keep in a box, and it's becoming quite clear how much I still care. I'm not sure if I like that or not. Maybe I'm not patient enough, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe writing to you is just too damn tough. Maybe I shouldn't stir the pot if I don't wanna be burned. No matter how hard I tried, no matter how hard I prayed, if I thought I belonged, it would be a bad day. Be afraid when you're shining too bright. Maybe it's too damn hard, it's too damn sad to try to love a man who never will be your dad. She said learn to take less, she said learn to accept, better learn to be grateful for what you get, and don't forget who holds the keys to the door. But if I was here then and I was here still, I'd might think I'd expect to hear my name in your will, and don't after all those years of bleeding into the same water. Maybe it's too damn hard, it's too damn sad to try to love a man who never will be your dad. The way you split that old elm, the way you always had to drive, the way I never saw you cry. Now that I look back, now that I'm an old man, I think maybe we love the best way we can, and the pain and the love, they all mingle together. Well, hearts can break and hearts can mend, and here's this letter I cannot send, but I'm going to sign it, love, at the end. Yes, I'm going to sign it, love, at the end.
Oh, nice, Charlie. Really nice. You're getting a lot of. I couldn't look because I had to look at the chart. I couldn't look what everybody was saying, but Steve Verona. Imagine someone just tuning in, looking at the instruments, and wait, what? Warren Bendler, great song, Charlie. David Harleyson, here you go, Charlie. Hogeye, Arkansas. Hello, Charlie and Cozy. Pat Buckner, excellent song, Charlie. John Sprouse, very touching song, Charlie. Linda Worship says Charlie. Charlie Bryant says, what is it, I wonder? Mark Wilson, I love the way you use the minor chords. Warren Bendler, lots of applause. Roland Tech, you're a bigger man than I am. I wanted to slap him. Roland, I love you. Absolutely beautiful, says Paul Belfay. Susan Douglas, oh, Charlie, so very moving. Okay. So Mother's Day is coming up, and I wanted to do a song for Mother's Day. This Sunday, I'm going to my 40th high school reunion this Sunday. Charlie Bryant, the guitar, I mean, is pretty.
The what?
Oh, he wants to know what your guitar is. It's a Gibson.
It's a Gibson. Yeah.
There's the squirrel out there eating those seeds. We used to have a bird feeder, but then the bear ate it 2 weeks ago. So those poor birds, they're wondering why I won't feed him, but if I put the feeder back out, he'll eat the next one. Hi, Amy Farabee. Nice to see you. Fabulous songwriter. You're brave, Cozy. Diane Lansing. I'm brave. About the bear? So, you know, oh, my 40th reunion. You know, I think I am, but I have these wonderful women friends, and we're all going to meet there. These really nice women I was at a boarding school, so we're all living there together, and these really nice women, they just took me in. I was such an introvert, and I wasn't probably even I was not particularly good group member, and they've kept me all these years. They've maintained it. Barb Scott, just barely here, will listen later. Good morning, all. John Sprouse, I didn't make a very good stepfather. Well, that's interesting to see the other side.
It's a tough job. I don't think I did either.
So, I'm going to tell a little story here, and we're going to do this song. There once was an entire set of Royal Doulton Bunnykins china. Little bunnies danced around every cup and every plate. And because it's Royal Doulton Bunnykins china from before they invented Corelle, it's china, it breaks. So that by the time that I was 18 years old, there's only one piece of the Royal Doulton Bunnykins china left. And one summer day, when I'm 18 years old and I'm about to go to my first apartment, my mother cuts flowers from her garden, and she stands at the sink and she places the flowers in the last Royal Doulton Bunnykins cup. And she sends me off to my first apartment with it. I'm probably 19 or 20. No, I'm probably 20 because I already dropped out of college. And so she sends me off to my first apartment with this cup. And I love the cup. I put my toothbrush in it every night. And one year, about 15 to 20 years later, I decide one night I'm going to wash the cup. And that's the night that the universe decides I've owned the cup as long as I needed it, and the cup falls from my hands and breaks on the bathroom sink. And I'm heartbroken because I'm certain that my safe, happy childhood is inside that cup, and now I no longer have the cup. So I go outside and I write all the things that were in the cup, while TR, my partner at the time, takes apart our bathroom sink, finds every piece of that cup, and glues it back together again. It was a really nice thing he did. Okay, so, and this is the song I was writing.
In my mother's house, there are flowers, fountains and gold. In my mother's house, there is every fairy tale.
Bravo, TR. Totally Tuberous says, love the Bunnykins cup story. We had a set of those when my daughter was growing up. Used them every day. I love Bunnykins china. Janet Simpson, thank you both for your music. Thank you for being here, Janet. I'm going to see you at the end of this
Janet.
month. I'm excited about that. And Pat Buckner says, great driving guitar cozy. Thank you. I used to play it a lot harder when I was younger. I've started to realize, you need to maintain your hands. Mary Wilson, I still have my mother's candy dish. Survived so far. Awesome. Jack Quigley, good morning. David Harleyson, applauding. Paul Belfay, I think I still have the demo of this song. It was at a slower tempo. You recorded it. And a bunch more at WZID one spring evening. Way back when. That's right. That would have been 2003. I did used to do it a lot slower. Okay, Charlie, let's play another song and send them out. Let's send you out on something that is, let's send you out on something that's kind of happy-ish. So let's go ahead and Love You to the Moon. We haven't played it for probably at least a week. Colette Paulette. Colette. I'm going to see you in a few days. There's Colette, one of those great women I told you about at my boarding school who took care of me. They're so good to me. So just to remind everybody, I'm gonna get the card that Siski sent, because I still have it, about Love You to the Moon. And this is a sort of a mom thing, you would think. So here's this awesome card that Siski sent. So here it is. You open it up, and this thing comes out, and it says, to the moon and back. And here's all these moons. Isn't it beautiful? This is the song I wrote because I dreamed that Janet Peterson is here. Said this to a group of people at the music camp she runs. I love you on the moon. Yes, I will see you soon, Colette. So just to send you on a happy note. Put away all of your angry, put away all of your sad, and put away all of the winter and the dream you had, and take out this little seed. It's the hope that we all need. I will love you to the moon. To the moon on the mornings when you're feeling old. All the warnings you were ever told, they seem to be coming true. To the moon when you can't remember how or why. Love might hang in your sky. Hi, Kathy Hands. And put away all your receipts, what you owe and what you keep, and how you plan to survive when the drop is sudden and steep. And let the afternoon come, maybe not get anything done. I will love you to the moon. And to the moon on the mornings when you're feeling old. All the warnings you were ever told, they seem to be coming true. To the moon when you can't remember how or why. Love might hang in your sky. Inside, let it fall out. Don't even try for the back of the room or the notes that are way up high. Let it vibrate in your chest. Maybe this song will help you rest. I will love you to the moon. And to the moon on the mornings when you're feeling old. All the warnings you were ever told, they seem to be coming true. To the moon when you can't remember how or why. Love might hang in your sky. Oh, Claude, thank you. Claude said this song is particularly welcome this morning. Thank you, sweetie.
Hey, Claude.
Here's Neil saying, we're always happy on Tuesdays mornings with Cozy and Charlie. You are my smile for Tuesday. Thanks so much, Neil Braverman. Bo says, thanks for a great respite from my work day. Bo, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, Bo. Nice
Kathy
to-
Hands, all the
Think
way
of you
from
out there, Bo.
Durango. Judy Abbey. Raleigh Brown says, thanks for another great visit.
Yeah, hey, Raleigh.
John Sprouse says, thanks for a start to the morning. Now back to studying.
Okay, John.
All right. Well, we thank you all for joining us. We want to remind you that Raleigh's going to do a show tomorrow at 3 o'clock. that I will go to my 40th reunion this weekend, and then we'll be back next Tuesday.
Yeah, John,
And,
thanks for laying that show on for us a couple of weeks ago, wasn't that, John?
that was a beautiful.
Yeah.
That was John. Yeah.
Yeah,
Roland Tech, thanks so much, and Charlie, that's a gorgeous song.
thank you. Thank
It's
you.
coming from a guy who used to run the opera. I want to remind you guys that Roland Tech's the first Monday of every month has someone speaking. This fabulous series of monologues it's about an hour. I really recommend it. Starts at 6 o'clock East Coast time. Roland, put a link in the chat for your monologues. They were great last night. Oh my gosh, they were wonderful monologues. It's so wonderful to see people working in different art forms than one that if you do one of particular, and to see how inventive they become when like with an art form we're not familiar with. Often we only know about what gets promoted the most, so we don't know. Guthrie likes your star earrings. He notices everything. Thank you, Guthrie. Okay, Susan Douglas, love this song. Thank you both. I love you all. Thanks so much for being with us and being our pals. It makes such a difference to us. We'll see you next Tuesday. Take care of yourself. There's Roland's monologue. I'm going to put it here in the thing so you can see it here at the end. This is Roland's monologues. I want to recommend you guys check it out the first Monday of every month. Be well. We'll see you next week. Bye.